Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one Shake the Heavens. Or a great a shaking, somewhere around those lines. But they just had those missiles to be shot off, and I was just reading something, and Russia, shooting those missiles on Poland, and this is all prophecy. This is all prophecy, man. This is what the Lord. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this article. And then I'll get to the scriptures. Call Haloyum La Alahayana wa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call Haloyum La Alahayana wa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. But it says what to know about the Poland missile blast. You see, those missiles, we keep warning you, starting with the apostles and the elders and the prophet, the bishops and the prophets on down at Great Millstone. We keep warning you that these missiles are coming. You see, and that this power grid, your electricity is under attack, man. You see, over there in Ukraine right now, they don't have no power. It's if I believe some places around the city or have some power, but quote me if I'm wrong, but they don't have no power in a lot of places over there in Ukraine. But it says what to know about the Poland missile blast. It says NATO leaders have been racing to piece together what happened. It says, I'm just going to read this quick paragraph real quick. It says, missile blast alarm NATO. It says uncertainty and panic have gripped NATO countries. Uncertainty and panic have gripped NATO countries after a potential Russian missile or debris reportedly hit Polish territory and sparked an explosion on Tuesday, killing 2 people and stirring fears of the war's potential expansion outside of Ukraine. See, it says in this war, World War III is already started, man. But the full-blown, all-out war, the missiles, that's not gonna come until they implement the mark. There will not be no full, all-out World War III until that prophecy is fulfilled in Revelations, that MO to the TB, that C-HIP, the chocolate chip, the technology that they're gonna put in you, and that no man can buy or sell. When that prophecy is fulfilled, then it's game on. It's full-blown game on. But World War III, where those ICBM missiles are coming to just blow everything up, That's not gonna happen yet until the MO to the T to the B, the chocolate chip, the C hip, to where no man can buy or sell. You know, there will be no World War III until that C hip happens. When that prophecy is fulfilled, then that's when full-blown all-out war is going to happen, World War III. It's just going to be, the gloves are completely off. And we're, you know, the Lord can come back at any time from there, you know. But it says, but we knocking at the door. We knocking at the door. So with this, the wars is the rumors of wars and these missiles starting to be shot off. You know, the Lord, like He tell you, we're in that Matthew 24, that kingdom against kingdom and nation against nations and rumors of wars. These are the beginning of sorrows. But it says, in the blasts, aftermath, contradictory reports sparked a diplomatic frenzy as alarmed NATO leaders raced to determine what had happened. But as of Tuesday night, it remained unclear whether Poland, a NATO member, had been hit by a missile or debris, who fired it, and whether the strikes was intentional. See, and I was reading, you know, because Ukraine, their power grid, the electricity is down. You see, from those missiles being hitting Ukraine, and Poland, so is I guess supplying. Or they did some deal, but Poland is, you know, can supply. Poland can supply Ukraine with power and energy, and those missiles, Russia, you know, was trying to hit their energy reactor. Quote me if I'm wrong. Was trying those. That's where those missiles were trying to hit. In Poland, the power grid is under attack at this point. The whole world's power grid, because this power is going to go off. You know, Russia's trying to cripple that whole situation, man, and just remove the power and pretty much, you know, they're being strategic about their you know, their movements, man, their tactics. But yeah, the war is going to expand, you know, completely all over the world. But like I said, until that prophecy is fulfilled, that MO to the T to the B, that chocolate chip, that C hip, there will not be no full-blown world war until that prophecy is fulfilled with that C hip. You know, people got to understand that, man. There will be no full-blown all-out World War III until the mark is made and that implant to where no man can buy or sell. Once that happens, then it's going to be full all-out World War III, and the Lord is coming. It's just a matter of time, but we are at the doorstep. But let me get to the scriptures, because the Lord is going to, you know, the missiles are coming, though. The missiles are coming. Let me go to Isaiah. Let me go to Isaiah. I got a couple and I'll close out. I don't want to make this too long. Just a quick hit through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. Isaiah, I'll go to Isaiah 13 and 11, and it reads, Isaiah 13 and 11, and it reads, "And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." And this world is wicked, is corrupted. The schemes and scams that Esau has done, you know, and torturing and humiliating and beating and burning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and false imprisoning them, and what they've done to the tribes, man, to the so-called Native American Indians, to the Latinos, to the Negroes, and to the Israelites scattered into the other nations that look like the other nations. But, the Lord said he's going to punish the world for their evil and the wickedness and the wicked. You see, it says 12, I will make a man. See, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that the golden wedge of Ophir. You see, and that's that real 100K, those big blocks of gold, that back in them King Solomon days, that real gold, precious, and that precious man that's going to be made is the men of the Lord, the elect. You see, in this time coming, you women, you're gonna be you're gonna see, in this time of war and famine and pestilence and insurrection and sedition amongst men and cannibalism, the terror and the fear that the Lord is going to put in the air, and the man of the Lord, the elect. We're talking about Hebrew Israelites. You had to use so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. There's going to be a elect of Israel, and the Lord is going to make that man of the elect of Israel more precious than fine gold. And it's going to be clearly shown in this time that who the men of the Lord are. And if you women, you don't have a man of the Lord, the elect, you are finished. See, all these women right now, they want the men that got all the money, the fame, the status. They want all that. But that's going to change in a minute. That's going to change. If you don't have a Hebrew Israelite, the elect out of Israel, it has to come out of Jake, man. It can't come nowhere else. It has to come out of Jake. If you don't got a man of the Lord from the elect from one of these tribes of Israel, you're through, man. You're through. Unless the Lord, you better be praying like crazy that he protects you in this time. But man, but the Lord is telling you, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that the golden wedge of Ophir. 13, therefore I will shake the heavens. See, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. See, so and how is he going to shake the earth? By when the missiles hit, they just boom, 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 because it's going to shake the earth, and people are going to be feared out of their mind. But let me hop down. But you, in the midst of that, you're going to have terror going on in the earth. It says, I'll hop to 17. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver as for gold. They shall not delight in it. 18. And the Medes are those Russians. They're in the land of the Medes. If you do your history and research, it'll tell you who the original the Japhites were in that region. But Esau, Edom, they're in that land right now. The Medes, the land of the Medes. But the Medes, Gog, that's who the Lord is dealing with right now. The Medes, the Russians. It says, behold, it's not going to say Russia. We're going off biblical terms. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver as for gold. They shall not delight in it. They're not going to delight. They don't want no money, no truths, negotiations. The Lord said, I will stir up the Medes. And that's what he's doing right now. It's going to come to a point where they just don't care. 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. So that means when the missiles are shot off, they don't care. They don't care about no pregnant women. They don't care about no how young children are, you little precious kids. They don't care. And ultimately, it's YAHAWAHSHI. Because he said, my eyes shall not spare, man. You didn't had all the time to get right, Jake. And ultimately, to 2/3 of you Jakes and to the other nations too, you see. But the Lord's not going to spare in this time, man. The missiles are coming. Those ICBM nuclear weapons they are coming. The Lord, he's not going to spare nothing, man. Nothing. If you were not a part of this elect, and you're finished. You're finished, man. You see? And like I said, you women out here just going from man to man and gold digging, and you better hope you have a man of the Lord in that time, and that you're protected, through him, or the Lord just to have mercy on you, man. Because outside of that, there's no salvation for you. There's no you won't make it on this. You won't be beamed up into those chariots. Saved out of this Third World War, man. The missiles that are gonna hit here in America, they're gonna blow this place to pieces. Let me close out with this. Let me go to Luke. Luke 21. Luke 21, and I'll start at 22. It says, I'll start at 22. Luke 21 and 22, and it reads, for these be the days of vengeance. See, for these be the days of vengeance. We're in the days of vengeance, the Lord's vengeance, man. That all things which are written may be fulfilled. Everything that's written in this book is going to happen. See? It says, and it reads, 23, but woe unto them that are with child. See, all you precious and cute and beautiful women and stuff, you're on online and Facebook and Instagram, you're posting pictures of your newborn child, and but you don't have a care in the world about this word. You just going partying and all in the world, and you're celebrating all these holidays. You might be married or got a so-called boyfriend. You guys are all into the world, man, and you guys got a newborn kid and stuff. But the Lord said, but woe unto them that are with child. That means destruction. You got children, you better be praying that you got the Lord with you. You better be praying and doing everything you can to follow what the Lord is saying. The God of Israel. This is ultimately to Jake. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The Lord is telling you, man. He's telling you, but woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon this people. I mean, it is terror, 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 unspeakable evil coming right along with those missiles. No holds bar, no mercy coming, no mercy. See, Jake, you done had all the time, man, all the time to get your mind right and to seek the Lord God of Israel, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, because it ain't gonna be no mercy soon. There ain't gonna be no mercy on you, or if you got a family, children, ain't gonna be no mercy on you or your family. It says, 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And those Gentiles over there, Amalek is their time is pretty much up. It says 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. There's distress of nations all over the world right now. There's uproars and protests and violent protests. It's getting worse. It's getting worse with perplexity, confusion. The sea of the waves roaring. People are they're waxing worse. It's getting to a point where they can't take it. This is all the distress of nations. See? But we're entering the time of Jacob's trouble. The worst time in human history. This is the time that we're entering. It says 26. I'll close out with this. Men's hearts failing them for fear. Men's heart failing them for fear. And for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Shalom, Israel.